Today on the Point Blank Performance YouTube channel, we've got Jeremy Shell's 21 Dodge Cummins back. Why? Because he wants to make more power. Brief history. This truck was dropped off for the Daytona truck meet last year. We upgraded to our C3 HP package. What's that mean for you guys? We took the factory turbocharger off and upgraded to a second gen swap. That was a forced induction 67 millimeter turbocharger. The truck ended up making close to 600 rural horsepower. That's awesome, that's a ton of fun. Keep in mind, these diesel trucks are heavy, meaning they weigh 8, 9, 10,000 pounds. So your gas burner car weighs 3,000 pounds. To compete with it, we gotta make double the power. So we're making double the power. It's outfitted on 35s and 24s, drives awesome. But like all of us, it's never enough. So we upgraded, still in our C3 HP package. We upgraded to a forced induction 72 millimeter turbocharger. So we just went one size up. The truck ended up making 650 rural horsepower. Now we're talking. Now Jeremy's gonna be happy, right? Nope. So guys, what are we gonna do? It's back. Now we're completing our C3 package. This means everything that you can bolt on the molder and maximize its potential. We've got a compound setup, an 88 up top for an atmosphere charger and a 72 on the manifold. Now we're packing some power inside the engine. We've paired it up with 100 over dynamite diesel fuel injectors to complement the 10 millimeter stroker CP3 pump that's in the case. We got our fast fuel system to get all the fuel that we need. So guys, we got enough fuel for 800 plus. We've got enough air for over 1,000, but our goal is this. Let's make between 700 and 800, give him a little bit of power because we're still on that 68 RFE transmission that is stock. So I'm gonna grab Jeremy, we're gonna load him up in the truck, we're gonna see if we can beat up some Mustangs. It's dyno time. So guys, you're seeing me and Jeremy talk inside the truck as we're making a pull on the dyno. What are we discussing? We're going over the engine parameters. We're going over the transmission parameters because it's my job to make for sure when that truck's in my care on the dyno, I don't blow that dude up. So we're reviewing that. And as you can see, the truck's not on the dyno. Why? Because ultimately we hit a limiter. Let's go a little bit more in depth. If you take a look at the dyno graph, you'll see we started at 2,400 RPMs. We didn't start it super low in the RPMs. We wanted some momentum going. So 2,400, then we pushed it to 2,800. And as you can see, there was the limiter. That's what I was discussing with Jeremy. He showed up for the very first dyno pull, meaning load a file into the truck, back it on the dyno, make a run. And I said, hey, let's review it. You're making 75 pounds of boost. Awesome. The compound turbos are doing their job. That's a ton of air, over 85 pounds a minute. Next, what about the fuel pressure? Well, we're commanding 29,000 pounds of fuel. But here's a problem. The truck says you don't have something right. I'm only going to give you 22,000 pounds of fuel. So we've got all this extra fuel here that we're not using. Keep in mind, we made over 600 real horsepower and 1,100 and something feet-pound of torque. It's impressive, but it's not great nor respective towards what the build has done to it. So guys, you got to get it lined out. These things do take time. I want to stress that. They do take time. Until it's lined out, the build's not over. So guys, Jeremy wanted to know if he could take it out for the weekend. Yes, sir. Pulled it all the way down. It's comfortable. The 68 RFE transmission's ready to rock and roll. Guys, if you notice, we didn't drop a video last week because we was working on getting this dude ready to roll. For being a good sport, if you did not know, now you do know, we do not run ads. We do not run commercials on our channel. So what we're going to do, the first person that guesses the correct horsepower and torque on this week's video, comment below. Next week, we'll know who you are because we'll have the results. We'll shout you out on the next week's video and hook you up with some point-blank performance gear. I'm happy to do it. I'm glad you guys are watching the channel. Next week, we're going to turn this mother loose, and then we're going to send it. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you here at Point Blank Performance.